How's it going, everybody, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls? What's the word? What's the word? We are back. Promise you guys another showcase for the other anniversary unit that has been released. So today we have Todo. Now, Todo, in my opinion, is probably the best out of the three that have been released so far because he is a black flash machine. Almost every single one of his skills can perform black flashes, and once he gets in the zone, he can deal major amounts of damage. Unfortunately, I don't have him duped, but that doesn't stop him from being a monster. So in today's showcase, we're gonna be taking a look at Todo and all his different skills and such. So let's just get right into it, starting with skill 1. Just punch. Skill 1, all out straight punch. Consume 0 cursed energy, deals melee attack damage to the enemy/enemies equal to 136.36 physical technique. But then while in highest peak jumping state, the skill effect changes to disruption pursuit. So you get the highest peak jumping status after you fire off the ultimate. So that's how you would change your skill. So after change, it becomes disruption pursuit. While self is in highest peak jumping status, the skill effect changes, deal melee attack damage to target enemy/enemies equal to 272.71 of physical technique, and it hits you twice. And it also has the chance to stun if I'm not mistaken. And apply disruption special 3 turns, 2 times chance. You have a 35% chance to cause disruption. That's skill 1. Skill 2, Poor Souls. It basically has the best friend effect. If you're familiar with the red Todo, you know what this means. It's basically a counter attack status for your teammate. The red Todo is the one behind you, but for this Todo, it's the one in front of you. So let's just read. It's called Poor Souls. Applies 26.51 crit rate increase for 4 turns and 18.26% physical technique increase to self. So it also buffs Todo's moves. Applies to the ally who is one position before self in formation order. So like I said, it's the teammate who is directly in front of Todo. It would cause the counter attack status 4, and it's called best friend, and it lasts for 4 turns. Its effect cannot be applied to targets that possess the auto skill physical prowess. Can be used again after 4 turns. While self is in highest peak jumping status, the skill effect changes to true. So we go over true. While self is in highest peak jumping status, the skill effect changes. You have to spend 15 curse energy for it, and it applies 41.69 crit rate and 41.69 physical technique increase. So it's quite more of a significant buff than the before it changes. Applies to the ally who is one position before self in formation order. Best friend for 4 turns, and it cannot be applied to targets that possess auto skill physical prowess. I'm not sure what the auto skill is or who has it. Third skill, boogie woogie combo. I love using this just because of the amount of times it hits, and like I said, all of his moves have the potential to hit a black flash. So deals melee attack damage to target enemies equal to 474.18 of physical technique, 4 hits in total, and applies disruption special for 2 turns, 1 time chance, also 35%. And as usual, after you use the ultimate, status changes. So after the change, boogie woogie combo. While self is in highest peak jumping status, the skill effect changes. Curse energy cost is 20, deals melee attack damage to 591.89% of physical technique, and it hits you 4 times. And applies disruption, also has the chance to disrupt, which is the same as before, and applies to self 13.22% crit rate increase for 3 turns. And lastly, we have the ultimate, highest peak jumping. Like I mentioned before, this is how you would change all of your skills. Once you fire off the ultimate, deals melee attack damage to the target enemy equal to 1,424.97% of physical technique, and hits you 9 times. The 9th hit is guaranteed crit. This attacking no counter attack status is triggered by melee attacks. So let's say you use it on like Blue Utah, Rika can't pop on the just as an example. Applies to self, gives it the highest peak jumping status, and this is for 6 turns. It resets when reapplied. So once you use the ultimate before the 6 turns are up, you regain your status. It resets. 55% physical technique increase for 6 turns, and count resets when reapplied. Boogie Woogie additional blow activation chance increase. So that's another thing about Todo. His Boogie Woogie can activate after one of your teammates has finished attacking, but we'll get into that when we see his auto skills. Increase every level up, so you increase by 92.51%, and physical technique increases by 2.1%. Okay. Then it talks about cooperative ultimate effect, but I don't really care too much about that because you don't always get the co-op effect. But these melee attack damage to target enemies equal to 200% of physical technique, 15% physical technique increase to self, and the cooperative ultimate partner recovers 110 ultimate gauge for allies not participating in cooperative ult. So now we move on to his auto skills. His auto skills are crazy. I really okay with. After all allies have acted, performs an additional blow under the following conditions. So yes, after your allies have finished attacking, he has a chance to add on damage. These are the conditions. Targets the enemy selected by itself with an attack skill. If that target has withdrawn from combat, the attack switches to another target. This attack ignores counter attack status is triggered by melee attacks. So like I was saying before with the example with Rika, those counter attack statuses won't work when this auto skill is activated. So targets the enemy selected by itself with an attack skill. So once he attacks the same opponent, this is how I understand it. Once he attacks the same opponent, once you and your allies attack the same opponent, it should have a chance of attacking after the turn has finished. When an ally launches a black flash in the same turn, I really okay with that will be activated. Can be used only once in battle. Such auto skill attacks are excluded from triggering this effect. Applies guaranteed hit to self once. This auto skill is a bit not a bit weird. Sorry, I was trying to think about it after I was testing it. It's basically when, like, let's say you have Itadori and he lands a black flash, this auto skill will activate, and then he would do like the thing that he did in the anime, and then he would attack after everybody finished attacking, and that attack would trigger a black flash. Essentially, that's what I understood it to be. This melee attack damage to target enemy equal to 300% of physical technique, guaranteed black flash. So yeah, after your ally hits a black flash, he's gonna hit a black flash too. Applies to self, 15% physical technique increase, 45% black flash rate increase. So you're more likely to hit black flashes. Applies to allies and best friend status, 15% physical technique increase, 30% black flash rate increase. If the above conditions aren't met, has a chance to activate Boogie Woogie additional blow and deal a melee attack damage of 300% of physical technique. Applies to self, 45% physical technique increase for 2 turns, and the count resets when reapplied. Applies to allies and best friends status, 60% physical technique increase. So it's basically giving buffs to your allies when the Boogie Woogie activate. It's a lot to take in, honestly, but once you see it in action, it should be a little simpler. But yeah, I wouldn't be surprised if we didn't get it upon first reading this, because like I said, it's a lot to take in off of just one auto skill. So second auto skill, Boogie Woogie counter attack, targets enemies that attack an ally in best friend status. So after you use his skill 3 or skill 2, whichever one it was, it like I said, has a chance to, not has the chance, but it gives your ally the counter attack status. So he has the chance to counter attack on their behalf. So deals melee attack damage equal to 100% of physical technique and applies disruption as special, and the chance is 60%. Applies to self, 15% crit rate. Applies to allies in best friend status, 15% crit rate increase. And then while high speed jumping status, applies an extra effect. Applies to self and allies in best friend status, 50% physical technique increase. His other auto skill is zone in. So normally people who can hit black flashes have this. When self launches a black flash, applies the following effects to self: 30% black flash rate increase, 4 turns cannot be stacked, and recovers 60 ultimate gauge, 5 cursed energy. Even if a skill triggers black flash several times, it only counts once. Okay, so you can't do this over and over and over again. It's essentially what they're trying to get through. And your black flash rate increase. You even get ultimate gauge. He has new shadow style simple domain. So whenever he enters a domain expansion, he activates this. When an enemy activates domain expansion, or when entering a battle while an enemy's domain expansion is active, if cursed energy is no less than 10, applies simple domain status to self. While in simple domain status, applies the following effects to self. Nullifies continuous effects of enemy's domain expansion on self. So for example, if you are fighting Jogo and Jogo uses his the domain that summons the fire and stuff, I would assume you won't get any flame status, stuff like that. Applies 20% cursed energy, damage taken decrease. Oh, that's good. He buffs himself with this. When turn starts, if the enemy domain expansion ends, remove simple domain from self. Well, that makes sense. So as long as there's no domain, he doesn't activate that. That makes sense. Crit enhance. When self launches a crit or black flash, applies the following effects to self. Crit count +1, 30% physical increase, 2 turns, cannot be stacked. The higher the crit count, the stronger the effect becomes, up to 100%. Maximum when 15 times, increasing by 5% per time. Even if a skill triggers crit several times, it only counts once. So as you can see, Todo is absolutely cracked with all these auto skills and after effects and disruptions and all that, which is why I said he is probably the best unit out of the 3 that they have brought out so far. He is an insane unit. I really do love him, not just as a unit but as a character. He's probably my second favorite overall in this show, so I'm really excited to be doing this showcase. So I've been going over his skill for about 12 minutes now, shorter than yesterday. So let's just get right into the showcase right now. Let's go. Alright guys, so here we go. We're gonna be doing the Curse Spirit cleanup challenge for the showcase for Todo. I wanted to do maybe like an EX stage, but those with the green typing are a bit too weak for Todo to handle. I would like somewhat more of a challenge, but the EX stage that I was planning to do was Mahito, and I haven't figured out a way to beat him yet, and I really don't want to showcase a character and we just lose. So I'm gonna be doing the Curse Spirit cleanup instead. So that team, I think I'm gonna go with a full green team that I made yesterday. This is it. So pairing him with Itadori, just for the manga accuracy. It's also pretty cool that the two of them can be on a team, having similar color, not similar, the same color, having similar attributes, being black flashes. I think green Itadori is the perfect pairing for Todo, and we're using Choso and Geto for the debuffs, as well as Gakuganji in the back in case we need him. The reason Gakuganji is in the back and not front running is because he runs out of crest energy way too quickly, and his debuffing technique, it takes up way too much. So I prefer to use Choso, because even if Choso can't use his skill 2 all the time, we can still use his skill 1 to poison and still increase the damage taken by the green unit. So I'll just show you guys the skills and such. You can pause to check it out. Right, let's get into it. I really hope I get to showcase all of Todo's auto skills and such, because they are insane. Really good unit. I really like Todo. I thought he was gonna be the worst of the bunch, because up until now we haven't gotten a decent Todo. We have the red and the blue, and both of those are complete ass in my opinion. So it's nice that we finally got a usable Todo. So we're gonna skill 2 with Geto, skill 2 with Itadori, and then we're gonna skill 2 or skill 1. I'm gonna skill a skill 2 it. So everybody uses their skill 2. Okay, nothing happened there, so let's continue. Use skill 2. I'm gonna start using skill 3 with Geto because it's a lot more helpful for Todo and Yuji. Skill 1 with Todo just because I want to conserve some curse energy. Okay. Out. Todo's auto skill just popped just now. You saw we got all the buffs. Really, really insane unit. I love him. I love him so much. Such a bro. I'm gonna skill 3 with Todo this time. Just to show it off. Nice debuffs. No black flash from Yuji. Okay, so make it to rank 4. So everything resets. I'm gonna skill 1 with Choso. I'm gonna skill 2 with Geto. And I'm gonna skill 2 with Yuji. And skill 3 with Todo. So we got our ultimate now. Nice. So Todo's auto skill didn't pop just now. So I'm gonna skill 2 with Choso, skill 3 with Geto. I'm gonna fire off the ult with Yuji, and I'm gonna skill 1 with Todo just to conserve curse energy. Just know when I use this skill 1, I'm trying to just really hold on to the little curse energy that I have. They really need to make another battery character like what's his face? Oh, as you can see, Todo's auto skill just popped. So because we hit a black flash, he hit one too. They really, like I was saying, they really need to make another battery character like Kaito for different colors, because he's literally one of the only characters that gives out cursed energy using his I think it's his skill 3. So I'm just gonna fire off some ults right now. Everybody gets their ult. You get an ult, you get an ult, you get an ult. Big Dragon. Geto is like low-key a really good attacking unit, but I tend to use him just for his debuffs. I've never really explored the capabilities of like a full-on attacking unit. Oh, black flash. 2 black flashes by Itadori, so Todo might come through with his black flash. Well, after this. 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh my gosh, Todo is so good. You saw all those black flashes in between? It might have been hard to keep up. I think I counted like 4. Okay, so I am gonna skill 1, and then I'm gonna skill 3 with Geto. I'm gonna skill 2 with Itadori, and I'm gonna skill 2 with Todo. Okay, so rank 7. Auto skill for Choso turns on, so we get more curse energy, so we can fire off his skill 2. Skill 3 with Geto. I'm gonna skill 3 with Itadori, and then skill 3 with Todo. And as you can see, Todo's skill 3 has changed. So now he has the one where he hits like 4 times. Huh? And now Takara gets it at the action. Okay, so we didn't really do much damage to this guy. We gotta debuff him some more. Skill 1, skill 3. Oh, Geto is low on health, so I'm gonna pop my recollection. And I'm gonna use Itadori's ult, and I'm also gonna skill 1. Nice. Let's go. Pop, pop. 3 black flashes by Itadori. Nice. He's also a black flash machine. Oh, nice counter. So we're really showing off all of Todo's skills as a unit. I really love him, not just for his damage output, but for his support for the team as well. I really wish I got him duped. I should have waited before I invested so much into Sukuna when I should have been invested into Todo, honestly. Nice. Nice, Todo. Oh my gosh. Such a great unit, bro. Oh, this is bad. I'm gonna fire off skill 3. Skill 3. Skill 2. And I am gonna ult with Todo. I hope we can get a break. I don't think so. Let's go. Black flash, black flash, black flash. So that was 3 black flashes that time. Okay, so this guy gets to fire off his ult. I hate it because our cursed energy goes down and he can disrupt as well. And like I was saying before, I don't like disruption in this game because it literally makes no sense. But hey, I'm gonna skill 1 with Todo. Hopefully we break here. No. Let's see how much Ghetto's ult does. Oh, almost. So maybe we do get a break here. Okay, we do break. Thanks to the co-op ult. Boop. So we get Itadori's ult. Nice by Todo. Okay, so I'm gonna skill 1, skill 3, ult, and I think I'm gonna skill 3 with Todo. Let's go. 1, 2, 3. Do we get 3 black flashes? Nice. Nice boogie woogie combo. Do we get it auto skill? Auto skill, come on. No? Okay. So we keep going, the skill 3 once more. Nice debuffs. I love the debuffs. Nice. Auto skill coming in clutch. Skill 1. I'm gonna heal with Ghetto and skill 3. And I'm gonna skill 2 with Itadori. And I'm gonna skill 1 with Todo. We should make it to 10, I think. Nice black flash. Don't die, Todo. Okay, so now we get Gaku Ganjin who can heal the entire team, which is great. So okay, continue the showcase. Okay, so let's get 1 with Itadori because that's all we can do, and we ult with Todo. See how much damage we get off Todo. Black flash. Any black flashes? No. Oh, 1. We get 1. Oh, we should make it to rank 10. No, yeah, definitely. Todo is so good, bro. Okay, B buff, skill 3, and then we skill 3. That should pick up the W for us. Provided we get some black flashes. Yep. No, no, I don't think we make it. Yeah, we just barely missed out. Oh my gosh, we were so close. We just needed 1 more turn. No, and Todo goes down. Well, I can't be mad at that showcase. I'm pretty sure almost all of his skills were showcased, apart from the simple domain, because I'm not sure of any enemy with the domain expansion right now that could possibly we can make pop. If I do, it's probably too easy, and that wouldn't be really like a proper showcase. But thank you guys so much for watching. Before the ending, let me check how much damage he pulled off. 32 million and 7 million in 1 turn, and this guy is not duped. That's just to show you how good he is. And Itadori was like spamming his ult and stuff, and he only made it to 17 million. So just to show you, Itadori is 5 dupe and Todo is not even duped 1. So this guy, just to show you how much of a unit this guy is, no pun intended. But yeah, really love the unit. I love the feel, love the animations, love everything about it. But thank you guys so much for watching. If you made it to the end, I really do appreciate it. It does mean the world to me. But for now, I'm gonna get about. Tomorrow we showcase Sukuna, which is probably my favorite from a subjective standpoint, my favorite unit out of the 3. So yeah, look forward to that. Once again, thank you so much for watching. I have been Zulu. Goodbye and good night. Bang. Deuces.